Happy Memorial Day. It is August. I'm sorry. Wow, August. September 4th, Memorial Day. And I just wanted to log on here and just wish everybody happy Memorial Day and say happy shopping, man. Anybody who wants to get into the market today, or anybody who's sitting liquid, it is definitely a good day to push the buy button. Ether was up to 390 2 days ago, and they're down to 279, 280 today. Bitcoin, whoo baby, it's fallen 4209. So yeah, Bitcoin, it's the mother of the whole space. So pretty much, you can see the whole space basically mimics what Bitcoin does. Some of these things, wow. Look at this, EOS at 79 cents. I'm glad I held off. I was going to get it when it was $2 when it first came out. Well, it was actually higher than that at one point. But I decided it wasn't really doing much, so I decided to hold off on it, and now it's 80 cents, so I'll have to consider that. I do think EOS is promising. I just, the whole waiting a year, the whole ICO for a year thing. I think the system, the idea is cool, but I think they're letting it drag out too long. People are bored of it. 10x. I love 10x. I have a bunch of 10x. I wish I would have. During the flood here in Houston, 10x jumped up to 460. And that's where I would have sold it at a big profit, because 10x does tend to go up and down quite a bit. If you go, actually, I love trading 10x, because if you go and look at the data from the historical data here, it's just really a nice one to trade. If you go from the low to the high, not so much here. But when I started trading it, I guess it was sometime mid-August, early mid maybe. Anyways, it was basically, look at this, from 266 to 495, from 209 to 3. It was basically jumping $1 a day if you got in there at the right time, sometimes $2 a day. So I was able to increase my holdings by 50% by watching it real close and trading it. These big jumps. Granted they're the high and low. I'm not buying it 411 and selling it 495 because I'm not psychic. but you could certainly. I was certainly making decent. I was able to increase my holdings by 50% just by back and forth in it, just by trading it, day trading it, and it was fun because it was. I just noticed that it was real consistent. It was almost always bouncing around $1. I don't remember exactly the dates, but it was real close to bouncing around $1 a day, and that was when it was probably around this area where I started getting in. No, I think I got it at 360 something. Anyways, sure wish I was liquid. Like I said, it went up to 460. It's been real stagnant lately, so I haven't been able to get out. I got in, I think, around 360 something, and it's been hanging around $3.50 for, quite some time now. Anyways, I guess not that long. It feels like a long time, but so yeah, I'm sitting on those. And today, I sure wish I was liquid. I would definitely get in at this price. So anybody who's been on the fence with 10x, I would jump on it right now. That's a huge discount, and really everything is 4,200 for Bitcoin. Anybody who's been looking at like I have, to be real honest, at actually investing in some Bitcoin and waiting for this pullback. I think this is it. It hit $5,000 2 days ago, and now it's at 4,200. So that's a big old discount. Ether as well. Ether was back up almost back up to its original high of 400. Granted, last time it almost hit 400, it pulled back to, I think, 150 damn near, and it's been trying to work its way back up there ever since. So I'm not saying you're going to buy it 280 and it's going to race right back up to 400 tomorrow, but it's certainly on sale. Another thing people forget is these the downward direction is a lot more powerful. When something gains 40%, that's great. It went from $10 to well, the point is it can only go down 100%. So it can go up thousands of percents, but when you see these coins fluctuate and they go down, sometimes 80% or something like that, that going up 80% is great, but there's no cap on the up. While the down, obviously, there is. So, anyways, I just thought I'd get in here and make a video on everything. Digibyte. I've been kind of looking at Civic. It's been hanging around 50 cents. It's down to 32 cents. Everything's on sale. Populous has been around $4, I think. I do have some Populous. I jumped in at a really bad time and have been stuck with it ever since. Not stuck with it. I like Populous. I'd love to be able to trade it, but I just got in so high. I think I might have to just go ahead and take a loss if I want to get back into it and actually trade it somewhere. But today's not that day. Binance has been doing a lot of stuff lately. They're back down, 37%. And it's funny, if you look at all of these charts, they just, crash right here today. Yeah, well, over the last couple of days, I guess. But, all these charts look pretty similar. If you look just at the end of them, bam, 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 bam. Everything is, well, except Tether, of course. Which is funny because the stability of the US dollar is not what it once was. But anyways, I just thought I'd make a video and bring it to everybody's attention. I'm sure most people are paying attention, but I have a lot of people who don't actually watch these sites. They hold something and forget about it. Set and forget kind of mentality, which is great. That probably make them a fortune in the end. I'm a little bit more eat, sleep, and breathe crypto myself. Let's see here. Bitconnect 116.34. I did end up getting it at 119.65 yesterday. During the issues, I was able to sell it off, and it went right back up. So it went like 120, 124, I think. And so I was super excited, but then when I saw this morning that it's back down, I was like, darn it. So yeah, there's certainly something to be said about not staring at these screens all day. But with that said, you'll miss a lot of opportunities like this here today. Every crypto out there is deeply discounted today. Surprise. Interesting. It's always interesting to see the ones that stick out like that. Maybe I'll have to do a little research on Rise, see what that's about. Yeah, that always grabs my attention when everybody's crashing and one person's doing great. So, alright, well, other than that, I did manage to get one more referral, so I got 3 in my downline now. Not performing yet, so it was paid advertising. I think I ended up paying about $5 each for these, which is spectacular if they ever make a deposit. So that hasn't happened yet. They are in Thailand, the Philippines, and India are the three are where these people are from. So with that being said, maybe next time I'll set the parameters to USA only. Not that I think that there's not plenty of opportunity out there, but it would be nice to get the ball rolling a little bit. And maybe, I don't know, maybe the US wouldn't perform better, but maybe it would. So my ads were worldwide, and I didn't get anything from the US, so that might tell you something, but I don't know what percentage of them were showed in the US, what percentage of the ads were shown in the US. So anyways, I'm just keep putting out these videos and hoping eventually to catch some traction and start getting some love from the referral side. I do actually have one person lined up, which is, it's funny, it's a face-to-face, and that's probably, other than, volume, you can do some stuff with volume. I'm sure Craig Grant, Trevon, those guys, certainly with a couple of thousand in their downline, they didn't meet with, with a couple thousand people. But I do have somebody lined up, and it's a big one, so they're going to get in for 10 grand. That'll be nice to have them in my downline. Anyways, other than that, yeah, sitting on almost 6.5 of these coins. Not worth a hell of a lot today, but that's all right. When it gets back up to 140, I'll be ready to make that next lend. I think that's about all I got for today. I appreciate your time. Like and subscribe. You have a great Memorial Day. Well, not weekend anymore. Memorial Day. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.